everyone, my name is Ivanka. Welcome to Taipei's Long Shan Temple.
Before I start, I would like to ask you guys a question. If you have ever been to a temple in Taiwan, could you please raise your hand? Anybody? Well, I see many people already been to a temple before. I'll just start introducing. First, I'll introduce the origin of this temple. I'll start off with the sea between Taiwan and China. Before, when we didn't have other advanced transportation, if people from China wanted to come to Taiwan, they could only row boats. But the sea in between was very dangerous. So there's a saying that, like, if 10 people go, 6 will die, and 3 will make it alive, and 1 will return. So from this saying, you can see that the survival rate is really low. The people from China thought, why don't we just bring our gods to Taiwan? Because the gods can protect us and give us good luck. So that's how the gods came to Taiwan. And legend says that there was a guy, he had a lucky charm around his neck, and one day nature called, so he went to do it in the bushes. But before he went, he put his lucky charm on a tree branch. When other people on the island saw it, they were like, oh my god, it's such a miracle. There's like a god here. So they decided to build the temple right here. Now I'll introduce the gods in this temple. The main god is Guan Yin, and she's right there in the middle, right here. You can see that she's in the front of the temple, and she's also the most important god. There's a legend about her. When World War II, Taiwan was Japan's, and US used to bomb like Taiwan a lot. So people usually sought shelter in this temple. One day there was a lot of mosquitoes. Like they were all getting annoyed. They were like, why don't we just leave early today? So they all left, and as soon as they left, the temple got bombed. But miraculously, the Guan Yin statue was unharmed. So this was another miracle. Before we go in, I would like you guys to guess which door we should enter from. The left one, the middle one, or the right one? You guys want to guess? This one? There's a meaning. There's a reason why. So that's the dragon door. That's the tiger door. And this middle one is for gods. You don't see it open unless you have any gods going in. So people don't really go through that one. Dragon, in Taiwanese culture, it represents good luck. Yeah. So we enter from that door, and we exit from this door, because that's the tiger. So tigers represent bad luck. So we have to run from the bad luck, right? Before we go in, I have some reminders. When you step over there, there's going to be a threshold. So don't trip on it, because it'll bring your family and you bad luck. Trying to watch your step. And last reminder is, boys use their left leg. And women, they use their right leg first. If you can't remember that much, just remember that women are always right. Yeah, you won't forget that. So, should we move forward?
Does anyone know a way to pray to the god?
Put your hands together.
Close, but the first way to pray to the god is using moon blocks. First, you have to ask the god a yes or no question. Then, you cast the moon blocks onto the ground. If one side lands on the curved side and the other lands on the flat side, that means a divine answer. The god gives you a yes. If both land on the curved side, that means God gives you a no. That means an angry answer. If both land on the flat side, that means you have to say the question again because maybe you didn't say it clear enough. And that is called a laughing answer. Second is the incense sticks.
In Chinese, it's a xiang.
You have to light up the stick, and the smoke coming from the stick represents the message you have for God.
You can think of it as Wi-Fi, because like the smoke, it goes up, it brings your message to the gods.
You can tell the god anything. After that, you'll just have to stick it in the censer. Take a look around. Do you see any incense sticks? to nature and can cause a health risk. Last is the fortune sticks.
The fortune sticks, there's 100 of them, and they're all different answers.
It will just tell you your future.
So if you have a complicated question, you can go get one of the fortune sticks.
There is numbers on the fortune sticks, and you'll have to randomly pick one.
And there's going to be a paper.
After you pick a number, you'll have to cast the moon blocks 3 times in a row. When you cast the moon blocks, the answer has to be all a yes, because that means the number is for you. If you have a number, then you'll have to pick the jar that has your number on it, and then the card inside will tell you about your future.
But not all people understand it, right? Like, what if some foreigners want to get a fortune stick but they can't understand Chinese? So over here, they have a service. They can explain your answer to you. So that way it's easier for everybody to know.
Now, let's go to the back hall. Here we have the first god, the god of education. Do you guys know why we pray to the god of education?
For good grades.
Yes, correct. For good grades. What can we offer? We can offer oil, meaning 加油, fighting. Second, we can offer celery, meaning 勤劳, hardworking. Lastly, we can offer scallions. Scallions in Chinese is 聪, meaning 聪明, smart. You can look at the table. There's not a lot of offerings because it's winter break. So we'll go to the next god, the god of childbirth. Here is the second god, the god of childbirth. Did you know that Taiwan has the lowest birth rate in the world? Yeah, shocking. As you can see, there are not a lot of offerings on the table. Maybe it's because the year before last year was the year of tiger. We might have more offerings this year. Why?
Dragon.
Yes, because this is the year of the dragon. Dragons in Taiwan are lucky animals. The last thing about this god is about the offering. People often offer flowers. Why are there red and white flowers on the table?
Boys and girls?
Yes, because red represents girls and white represents boys. The last god is the god of marriage, but we don't have time today. Maybe we can talk about it next time.
There's another interesting thing. So I want you guys all to look at that golden incense burner. So you can see there's 4 figures holding that lit up. So I want you guys to guess who are those 4 figures. I have 4. So those are Japanese, Portuguese, Spanish, or Dutch. You guys want to guess?
Maybe the Japanese.
Japanese? No. It's actually Dutch because Dutch occupied Taiwan for a period of time, so they did that as revenge.
So their punishment is to hold it up. Is that right?
So from this you can know don't mess with Chinese people.
This site is important because it is a part of our daily life. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the end of the tour.